Here we are at the road course in New York, Watkins Glen, for the running of the Finger Lakes 200. Should be one fantastic road course race. On the pole, you have TJ Hanley. Two's outside is Alex Stewart in the fourth. Then starting third, second in points, Levi Shones. Fourth is Jim Gambit, and Steve Larker rounds out the top five. Then Cole Luigi in sixth. Seventh is Isaac Nichols. Eli Brighton eighth. Ninth, Marcus Sachi, and rounding out the top 10, you got Tim Randolph. Then in the next row, you got Colton Young and Kyle Hunter, along with Jason Larker and JT Hanley. Then Tyler Lyman, last season's champion, and Justin Heath. Max Anderson and points leader Patrick Smith. Then Derek Hamill and Carter Friesen. Jason Smeo Jr. and Jonathan Beeford. Jay Gambit and Luke Rainey. Then you got Mason Hayward and Jake Richardson. Joe Sandroge and Julie Sanderson. Jeff Samito and Riley Spraley-Tube. Joe Jefferson and Trey Rainey. Then Tim Gary and Alexander Rowe. Brayson Collins and John Gambit. Jay Jefferson and Robert Hernandez. Jake West and Evan Hunter. And then rounding out the 42 car field in the last row, you got Michael Cantone, last race winner, Jeff Bright. He won the race at Atlanta. So that is your 42 car field here at Watkins Glen. Let's go down trackside for the command.
Steering wheel. Sit back, relax, get a nice pace, nice rhythm, and let's go out there and have a good day, all right, bud?
42 cars roar to life here for 13 laps around the left and right turns of Watkins Glen, New York. The Finger Lakes region of New York should be a fun race here this afternoon. Newly repaved track. A little bit of a cloudy, overcast day, but we're going to be going racing as they come off turn number 7. Pace car into pit road. As I mentioned, 13 laps. The 4 is on the front row. TJ Hanley in the 44, Alex Stewart in the 4. Lead us to the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. And the green flag is out. We are racing in Watkins Glen. As they come off the S's, Hanley got a big jump on the field, allowed the first 3 to get clear. Then you got 4th battling. Jim Gambit and Steve Larker are side by side. Isaac Nichols and Cole Luigi have settled their battle. They're just watching this go on now. Larker out into the grass. You got cars going into the grass here, coming through the bus stop. As Larker will take the position from Jim Gambit as Gambit slides up the track. So Steve Larker to the 4th position as Alex Stewart is hunting down TJ Hanley, who got a great run off of the carousels. They enter 6 and then into turn 7. Look at this nice camera mounted on the bridge of turn number 7. Steve Larker almost into the wall. Eli Bright and Kyle Hunter looks like got into the wall pretty good. Max Anderson possibly into the wall with that 50 car. Michael Canto got into the wall pretty hard. Some smoke there. I don't know if someone got loose and hit the wall or what. So Steve Larker falls back from 5th to about 7th, maybe even 8th. As Cole Luigi, Isaac Nichols get by him, Marcus Sachi will get by him up through the S's. So Larker settles in the 8th position. As our first battle might be 2nd place. Levi Shones kind of caught Alex Stewart just a little bit. He's getting on. Look at this camera angle as they go through the bus stop. You can see the speed as they go through the bus stop. Yeah, very fast there. Very, very fast corner. Now here's a camera through the carousel, as you can see. We've had many wrecks in the carousel and off of the carousel in the past year at Watkins Glen, and today could be more of the same. They like to go double file through that area of the track more than any other, and that's where we see most of these wrecks. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are kind of in a little bit of a battle right now. Shones and Jim Gambit might be in their battle, as Shones has kind of fallen back to the front bumper of the 60 car now. As cars are getting wide. Once again, Patrick Smith, your points leader, into the wall. That's a very hard corner to get through. You can see back there, Jeff Bright, a champion, even got into the wall. Takes a lot of skill to get through there, and you get a lot of damage once you nail that wall. As you can see back here, they are stacked up after hitting that wall a few times. As you look up here, Jason Larker and the 39 Colton Yo are balanced side by side for 12th. Larker in the 2, Yo in the 39. And then Justin Heath joined this battle. He got a big run onto the back bumper of these guys. Oh, they wrecked in the bus stop. Jim Gambit has gone around. And then the 15th, Jake West, also has some damage. So the yellow comes out on lap number 3. Come to 10 laps to go. TJ Hanley and Alex Stewart pulled away. And it looks like Shones and Jim Gammett may have just wrecked each other in the bus stop. Hanley will absolutely lead us back to the line, because he has such a big lead over Stewart. And now Isaac Nichols gets away with 3rd, Code Luigi in 4th, as Jake West, a ton of damage to that 15 car, as TJ Hanley leads us back. So West, I think, actually caused the caution, but then they wrecked in the inner loop. Let's see what happened. A very interesting spot to have this wreck happen. Off of turn number 1, you can see the 36 right there of Alexander Rowe, and then you got the 15 Jake West, racing off turn number 1, and Rowe kind of got slow and got into Jake West, and then West into the tires and gets stuck in them. And then Rowe just spins it up, but he keeps it on going. He did get some damage to that 36 car. All will be good, though. But then I saw the 43 with damage. I saw the 60 spin out. I saw Levi Shones. So let's see. These guys get side by side, I'm guessing. Here they go, side by side to the bus stop. Shones and Jim Gambit. Oh, yep, just not enough room for that. They spin out. Gambit into the wall pretty hard. Shones actually didn't hit the wall that hard. He actually got minimal damage from that. I'm surprised. And then, oh, they wreck coming in. Oh my goodness. And Jeff Bright involved. A lot of people just slid it through the bus stop like Jake Richardson did. The 97 of Jonathan Buford. Is that the 2? The 09 of Patrick Smith? The 2 Jason Larker? Buford? Smith, your points leader? And then John Gammett misses it all right here. And then Robert Hernandez is coming off. And Gammett tried to avoid him and hit the tire barriers. And then here comes Jeff Bright nowhere to go and nails the 43. So a lot of damage done through the inner loop right there. That's going to take at least 5 cars out of this race probably. So TJ Hanley leads us back to the stripe. Of course, they'll stay out. And the 44 car leads us back to the green flag. Here they come down the backstretch to take the green flag on lap number 6. 4 cars have retired from that wreck. Jeff Bright, John Gammett, Jake West, and Jonathan Buford are out. Jason Larker was able to repair his damage. He's going to be on track, but with damage and off pace. So your race there is TJ Hanley. In 2nd, you have Alex Stewart. 3rd is Isaac Nichols. 4th, Code Luigi, and Marcus Sacchi in 5th. Then Steve Larker is 6th. 7th is Tim Randolph. 8th is JT Hanley. 9th, Eli Bright. And Colton Yo rounds out the top 10. It looks like Joe Sandrovich out of line, possibly with a problem. He was running 19th. He pulls out of line, so there could be a problem on that 24 car. Pace cars into pit road. First restart of the day on lap number 6 as they come down the front straightaway. TJ Hanley with the race lead. Alex Stewart in 2nd. Green flag back in the air. And Alex Stewart did get a pretty good start there with Hanley. As they're battling back there, JT Hanley looks underneath the 08 for 7th, and Hanley gets right on by. Wow, Kyle Hunter slides out wide. Very, very wide. Battle for 2nd on track. Isaac Nichols is all over the back bumper of that number 4 car. And here he looks to the inside going into the bus stop. But does the same thing happen that happened to Jim Gambit and Levi Shones? No, they gave each other a lot of space there. Coluigi kind of goes wide. Might give Marcus Sacchi a spot right there. Isaac Nichols could not complete the pass on Stewart. Behind them, they're not battling. Coluigi trying to keep in front of Sacchi. Does as they come off the carousel. Luigi keeps 4th. Still out wide. In fact, Sacchi got a great run down the straightaway, but he's going to be on the outside line for turn 7, which is very, very difficult, but he gets it to work. Oh, not quite yet. He slid wide. Jason Larker, excuse me, Steve Larker nails the wall hard in the 33 car. He loses at least 1-2 positions. And that number 33, as the caution has come back out. Robert Hernandez into the pit barrels hard. Front few have not raced back yet, as they're still racing full speed. I'm going to say the front 12 have not raced back. Derek Hamill's kind of off pace. So yeah, the front 12 have not raced back. They will be racing back to the line here. TJ Hanley still with the race lead. Can he hold it for the next half a lap to try and lead them back? This will probably be the final restart of the day. And Alex Stewart with the great run. He goes wide, though. And JT Hanley's been coming. Look at that A1 car. Out wide there, but he's been gaining on Sachi. He's up to 6th. Could possibly get a top 5 out of today. Thought Marcus Sachi may have had a run for Coluigi as Luigi was off to the side just a little bit, but possibly trying to get a better arc into the corner. So TJ Hanley, off of turn 7, will lead them back to the start-finish line with the caution out. And with 6 laps to go, Robert Hernandez into the pit barrels hard. Let's see what happened. So you see Hernandez, he's kind of offline here. He knows he's coming to the pits, but he kind of misjudges the speed and where he has to be, and he's just going to clip these pit barrels right there. Oh. Luckily the car lands on all 4s, but it does bring out a caution. It's going to set up for a late race restart. We've seen this many times at Watkins Glen. Cars hitting the pit barrels trying to get down pit run, and that's just another classic example of that happening. So, TJ Hanley with the race lead leads us back. I'm guessing they'll stay out, and it's going to be a restart with under 5 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. Coming back to the green flag with 4 laps to go on lap number 10. Robert Hernandez has, of course, retired from that wreck, so we have 37 cars left in this race. So it's TJ Hanley out front trying to hold on and win. Alex Stewart is behind him in 2nd. Isaac Nichols is 3rd. Coluigi is 4th, and Marcus Sachi in 5th. Then JT Hanley in 6th. 7th, Tim Randolph. 8th, Steve Larker. 9th, Eli Bright. And 10th, Colton Yo. Right now, your points leader, Patrick Smith, running in the 33rd position, right behind Levi Jones in 32nd, so that won't really change anything in terms of points standings and the points lead. So pace car makes it a right-hand turn to pit road. 4 laps to go at Watkins Glen when we take the green flag. TJ Hanley, can he hold on when he's led all 8 laps about to make it 9 as he crosses the stripe this time by? Can he lead all 13 to win? The green flag is back in the air. We're back racing at Watkins Glen for the final time. What we assume is the final time. That's if the caution doesn't come out immediately. Tim Randolph does what JT Hanley did to him last time. He looks low. He's going to get by JT. Battle back here. Nichols gets by Alex Stewart. And now Coluigi trying to get by that number 4 car as they race off the S's. Coluigi with a good run, but down this straightaway it's going to be tight. Marcus Sachi coming with a big run. He's giving the drafting up to Coluigi as they enter the bus stop. Still side by side as they come off of into the carousel. Coluigi clears for 3rd. Alex Stewart back to 4th, possibly 5th as Marcus Sachi might have a run for him. 3 to go this time, and here comes Sachi. He does have the unpreferred lane in this corner, turn 6, but he'll have the preferred lane for turn 7. Almost some contact with Alex Stewart. Marcus Sachi through to 4th. With now just 3 laps to go. Alex Stewart, 2nd on the restart, falls back to 5th. And up front, Isaac Nichols, IROC champion, trying to run down TJ Hanley in the 44. The last 2 seasons, Hanley has finished runner-up in the chase, or in the championship, in 2 different formats. Season number 2, it was just a full season format. He finished 2nd. Last season, we used the win you're in elimination style. He still finished 2nd. Now he needs a win to get into the chase, and he knows it. He's down in about 39th, somewhere around there in points. Not a very great opening start to the season for Hanley. The win that got him into the chase last season was at Mid-Ohio, another road course. Can he get it done on this road course is the question. Coming to 2 to go this time. And that's still almost 5 miles left. This track is 2.45 miles in length. He has to make it around 4.9 miles. He got a little wide right there. Nichols will close just a little bit right there. 2 laps of racing to go. Nichols is running down Hanley, but does he have enough time? Can he pass him? Catching is one thing here, passing is another. And this is probably the closest the front 4 have been all race long. With Nichols trying to run down Hanley. Into the S's, they will come. And does a caution come out and end the race a lap early? And then you got a problem. If Nichols makes one small mistake, Coluigi will be there and trying to pounce and pass him. Because Code needs a great finish to get up there into the top 30 in points as well and try and keep it there. because if he gets a win, he needs to have it counted somehow. And then Nichols needs this good run too, because he hasn't had a great start to the season. Really, the front three need this run badly, and then you got Marcus Sacchi in fourth year, who dominated at Bristol. He's going to make the chase. Coming to the white flag. Nichols is trying everything he can to get to Hanley. As they come off turn number 7. Hanley gets off cleanly one more time around Watkins Glen. So this race is still under the green flag, so they'll come back to the checkers no matter what, and it will be under the green flag. Nichols might have a miracle of Code Luigi here in a second, as Luigi's been running some faster lap times. 0.2 faster last time by, as they come up through the S's. Hanley has pulled away from that 7 car, as they might start battling behind. TJ Hanley started on pole, and as everyone knows, pole positions at road courses mean so much. Most of our road course winners have come from the pole position. And now as Hanley rounds the carousel for the final time here today, he'll come into turn 6. He just has to make it 2 more corners. Hanley into 6. 1 more for turn 7. Off of turn number 7, TJ Hanley will add another road course victory to his wins list as he wins at Watkins Glen. Here comes the pack, roaring to the start-finish line, trying to get every position they can. Look at Jake Richardson trying to pass Levi Shones, couldn't get done. But how about TJ Hanley? A track in the past he said is his Achilles heel. He's had some very, very strange things happen to him here in the past, and he gets it done to possibly get himself into the chase. Now he just needs to get top 30 in points, possibly another win. Alright, so Hanley wins at Watkins Glen. Let's now go check at those finishing results. So here are the finishing results from the Finger Lakes 200 at Watkins Glen. There were 2 caution flags for 4 laps, and 1 driver led this race, and that was TJ Hanley, who started on pole and led all 13 laps to victory. Isaac Nichols got up to 2nd there after starting 7th. That's a great run for him. Cole Luigi ends up 3rd. Marcus Sacchi started 9th, he ends up 4th, and Alex Stewart started on the front row as 2nd for pretty much all that race, falls back on the last restart to 5th. Then Tim Randolph in 6th. JT Hanley, so the Hanleys have a great run. JT ends up 7th. Eli Bright in 8th, he started 8th, finished 8th. Colton Yo in 9th, and rounding out the top 10, you got Justin Heath. So there's your top 20. So some good runs down here for Justin Heath. He's your Daytona winner, so he has to stay up there in points. Derek Hamill's up there in points. He finishes 12th. Steve Larker ends up 14th, their Phoenix winner. Kyle Hunter 15th, a decent run. Tyler Lyman 16th, last season's champion. Look down 21st to 40th. See down here, the Rainies finished 21st, 22nd. If you don't have track position here at Watkins Glen, you're not going to get a victory or any really good finish. That's why even it was impressive for Trey Rainey to gain 10 spots there to 22nd. Bracy Collins gains 12 to 23rd. Levi Shones started 3rd. He and Jim Gambit spun in the bus stop. Shones ends up 27th, and Jim Gambit ends up 30th. So that obviously derailed their days. As we look down at the rest of the field, see 37 cars finish the race as Robert Hernandez, Jonathan Beaver, Jake West, John Gambit, and Jeff Bright all involved in crashes. Bright won last race, so obviously that's disappointing for that 5 team after they came off a wave of momentum and now on a down. Now let's go to the point standings. So here are the point standings. After Watkins Glen, Alex Stewart has taken over the points lead by only 8 points. Levi Shones is now 2nd in points. He's only 8 back. Patrick Smith falls from the points lead to 3rd. He's only 11 back, though. Derek Hamill's only 12 back in 4th, and Max Harrison only 22 back in 5th. Justin Heath is 6th. 7th is Marcus Sacchi. Brayson Collins 8th. 9th, Luke Rainey, and Tim Gary is 10th. So there's your top 20. You can see 3 of your winners right there, 6th, 7th, and 8th in points. So that's 3 of your 8 winners. Then you got 2 more down there, Steve Larkin and Tyler Lyman, 14th and 15th. So that is now 5 of your 8 winners. So you still got 3 winners that you're looking for. As you look down 21st to 40th, you'll find them. 23rd is JT Hanley. He's your 6th winner. 7th winner is TJ Hanley, and 8th winner is Jeff Bright. So Hanley and Bright need to get above 30th in points. They cannot use their wins to get into the chase quite yet, so they need some good runs there to get up there. That's why drivers down here like Joe Jefferson, Tim Randolph, Jim Gambit, Riley Spurley, Michael Canto, Isaac Nichols, Jake West, Mason Hayward, Jonathan Beaver, Jason Larker, Eli Bright, and Kyle Hunter, they all need some great runs to get up into the top 30 in points so that they can use their victories. And then once you're up there, you have to get up within the top 12 winners. Right now we've had 8 winners in 8 winners with 8 races. So it's obviously a very, very tight field. So the next race should be a wild one. It's the Target 300 at Richmond. See you guys then.